It's a real honor to launch this series of webinars after 10 years of SwitchMed. My name is Noelia Martinez and I work as a Green Project Manager within this EU program. SwitchMed has been an important step for sustainable consumption production and circular economy with direct support to entrepreneurs and early startups, reinforcement and development of ecosystems with all the stakeholders in the Mediterranean, and of course, the promotion of networking and collaboration among them with the events and hours such as the SwitchMed Connect and We Met Hours that we have recently launched. So thanks to all these entrepreneurs today with their brilliant ideas, BSOs implementing the projects in their respective countries at local level, experts providing their consultancy and mentorship, policymakers, investors, universities who have facilitated constant support to SwitchMed. SwitchMed was launched in 8 South Mediterranean countries and had phases 1 and 2. Some achievements from the program. During the first phase, innovative methods include the Green Business Model, the Green Business Plan Development Tool, access to finance, crowdfunding guide. These were the first kickoff methodologies. Then the Switchers community was created, and well, all the entrepreneurs can go there for networking. And then we had more than 2,000 green entrepreneurs that were training during the first phase, supported with all these methodologies, and 123 local experts were trained in sustainable business development. And finally, 48 green entrepreneurs were incubated. Almost half of them were women. During the second phase, new methods and tools were added to the methodologies, such as the eco-design, access to market, impact measurement tools, toolkit. So the creation of the Switchers Toolbox was a success, an online platform for SwitchMed entrepreneurs that helps them with all the business model structure and implementation of methods with the exercises, and that they can update regularly. So the platform in numbers currently accounts 6,800 registered entrepreneurs and companies, for more than 400 trainers and mentors, more than 200 business support organizations, and the main tools are there available in Arabic, English, French, Spanish, and Italian. So also I must mention the development of the Switcher Support National Partnerships in the 8 countries that was helping to expand the network locally and regionally. So again, with this second phase, more than 800 green entrepreneurs were trained and supported to develop their green business models. 345 local experts were trained in sustainable business development, and 150 green entrepreneurs have incubated their companies, and well, half of them, mostly they are women. So again, as a whole, all these first and second phase had elevator pitch sessions and was raising financial aid from investors, public entities, NGOs, and so on. Thank you very much. So let's embark on a journey today to share an entrepreneur's perspective. We will explore some powerful histories that highlight the amazing experiences during this time. Today's session is called SwitchMed, a decade of supporting innovative entrepreneurs for a better Mediterranean. So we will interview the following guests. Douja Ghardi, she's the CEO and co-founder of RedStart in Tunisia, and she will give an overview and a macro perspective of SwitchMed project in the Mediterranean. Then we will have a dialogue with Rayan. He's the founder of SolaRay in Lebanon, and we will cover education and methods of SwitchMed. Then we will have Mohammed, the founder of Safe and Clean in Jordan, and will tell us more about innovation in the sector that he's based, which is waste management. Also, then finally, we will have Muyed coming from Palestine, and he is the founder of Hindar, based in the construction sector, and will explain us more about his success in marketing and sales and acquisition and finance. And well, from SwitchMed, we believe that sustainability is the best way to ensure a positive future with impact, playing a significant role in social, environmental, and economic terms. Thank you all for all these 10 years. Thank you. Well, Douja Ghardi, it's a pleasure to have you here this afternoon. You are the CEO and the co-founder of RedStart Tunisie.
Yes.
So basically, we are gathering this conversation because you have plenty of experience to know your perspective from SwitchMed with this session called A Decade of Supporting Innovative Entrepreneurs for a Better Mediterranean. So thank you once again. And well, you have been in the program since 2015. A long journey.
Exactly.
So first of all, I would like to know, well, just in general, how do you think SwitchMed has helped these initiatives for a sustainable entrepreneurship in the Mediterranean with innovation in the region? I would like to know your perspective. Thank you.
Yes. First of all, thank you, Noelia, for this invitation. I'm very happy to be with you today, particularly because I was here for around 10 years with the SwitchMed, working in different projects with you. So I'm very happy to be like one of the people who discuss with about what's happening with the SwitchMed program and everything since this time. So yeah, for me, SwitchMed encompasses a variety of initiatives that aimed at fostering sustainable entrepreneurship, innovation, because when we talk about green and blue and circular economy, we talk obviously about innovation. It's very connected, and development, of course. It influences. Influences can be observed across many dimensions: social, economic, and environment dimension. I remember when we started with the SwitchMed team in 2015, it was a program with the Connect, which is an employer organization. I'm co-founder, and I was managing this program. So for me, green and circular economy at this time, it was very new, and it's a new concept. I was very curious to know about it and to know what is green and circular economy, why we go to work in green and circular economy and all this. So I was very curious to go through and look for impact, in particular, environment and social impact. And I want to stress that for us, many years ago in Tunisia, green economy, it was only related to environment. Unless we are discovering now that it's even social impact and economic impact are integrated in green. And when we talk about green, we talk also about blue economy. So it's huge. It's very interesting. And I discovered that green and circular economy was closely linked to innovation, as I told you, and a lot of research, new businesses, models, and innovative ideas came up with this sector, which is really very, very, very interesting. And by fostering an environment that supports green businesses, educating communities, it was really about communities, because it was working in many countries and trying to connect together and to talk about this new, let's say at this time, new sector or subsector where we try to advocate to support the policies driving economic diversification. And SwitchMed contributes for me to the regional social and economic environment sustainability. The regional dimension was very interesting because we have like this exchange of experience with other countries, and it was really a comprehensive approach that ensures that the benefits of sustainable development are widely distributed, supporting both current and future generations.
Thank you so much. Obviously, we can see that you were one of the trendsetters with this program.
Yeah.
And yeah, you give us an outstanding overview.
Yes, I had the chance to be from the beginning there. Yes, exactly.
Exactly. So this
privilege.
macro perspective really tell us how afterwards all these instruments and methodologies, policies, mechanisms were implemented. So which instruments from the program, now if we think in particular locally, do you think have been most effective in fostering sustainable business practices?
I want to stress on the fact that the cooperation with CITET at this time. CITET is the Center of Technology in Tunisia, which are working a lot on environment programs, on sustainability and on CSR. So they are you know that they are the focal point of SwitchMed, the national focal point, let's say, from the public sector. Sorry, of SwitchMed. So was the 2 years ago from 21, I think, I don't remember the year, SwitchMed supported the launch of the National Partnership to Support the Switchers, which is an NPS, and they was trying to gather all the actors, let's say national actors, public, private, civil society, incubator, accelerator, all the actors, and even donors and technical and financial partners of Tunisia to work together on this under this framework. For me, it was very interesting because we worked on like commissions, and we're trying to cover all the aspects related to green and circular economy, and looking for how to enhance, how to go forward with and have this, like having this sector really fighting against climate change and coming up with a new mindset for entrepreneurs and for existing entrepreneurs also to change and to go forward on this. So we work on regulatory frameworks, on financial incentives, on tools, financial tools to support green economy, technical support. So really are the necessary foundation for business to transition to sustainability. And there's many, I think, studies and content we can work with actually in Tunis to find out how to put how to say really concrete actions and activities to support green business, like working on advocacy, on regulatory framework, having like green finance tools, supporting incubator, accelerator, and all these business support organization to put together activities and programs to support entrepreneurs and so on. So really, this is what for me was the how to say, how SwitchMed really capitalize on these 10 years working and having like all the knowledge and all the results of this big program, which is really impactful, because today we are all of us were talking about green and business economy, and in many countries. So it's really very important. Tunisia, of course, we try to mobilize the actor of the local ecosystem in order to work on regulations, promotion of green and circular economy, green finance, mechanisms supporting the economy, the green economy, and also promotion and support the non-financial services like education, training, counseling, whatever mechanism that support green and sustainable economy.
Thank you. It was clear that it was right from the beginning, and it has come here to stay, a change of mind, no? What you were saying,
Yes.
in green.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and also I think you were involved not only with the deployment and implementation, also you were a mentor and you were really in contact with entrepreneurs on a daily basis.
Yes.
So can you tell us a bit more, how was this interaction, this networking, these events within the SwitchMed community, how this contributes to the success of entrepreneurs with their business ideas and incubated the startups, because a lot of them launched their businesses from an early stages. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, since 2015, we was implementing programs under SwitchMed project, and we was ourselves in Tunisia organizing events, conferences, training session, and so on, trying to foster this exactly what you say, new mindset of green and sustainability businesses. We are always talking about that. And we have significantly contributed to the success of sustainable entrepreneurs. As you say, we supported startups, providing access to knowledge, to mentorship, to funding, collaboration between collaboration opportunities, implementation of their businesses, go to market, go to finance, and supported. And you have actually many entrepreneurs from SwitchMed, from the first program of SwitchMed,
the first edition,
and growing, and it is really very interesting. This efforts of collectively create a robust ecosystem that supports sustainable businesses growth, and this is how we come to this NPS. I think it's all this community now is member of NPS and trying to go forward to really maintain this work, this activities, and so on. And I have also the chance to contribute and to participate to networking and events within the SwitchMed community as a big community from other countries, such as the annual conferences that you was organizing. It was very interesting because we learn from each other. We know what happens in other countries, and we share our experience with other countries. And this is really interesting. The last thing, and I want to stress a lot on that, is the platform, the switchers. I think this is very nice, how to say, product or output of the program, because nowadays, you know that we love networking, traveling, knowing other people in the conferences and so on, but we need like a day-to-day basis contacts. And I think that what you did with the platform has a big potential, and in creating great opportunities for collaboration between the organization like mine, like RedStart and other incubator, accelerator, and organization in other countries, but also networking and partnership between green entrepreneurs in the region and between the countries' members. So we have people like really creating a very big community. They are green, and I'm trying now here in RedStart to create like a small community of green, because I have many entrepreneurs. Actually, I have 3 or 4 programs on green. I used the switchers to do that, and really it's very interesting because there is innovation to share, there's new ideas, there's a mindset, many things to share. So yeah, it's really interesting what you did for networking, in events, and of course with the platform.
I completely agree. The platform has been a success for entrepreneurs and for the community, because it helps them to structure, to update information, to think about the business, how to accelerate stage by stage, and then to contact people that have more ideas, or they want just to participate within a business or new services, and not only with your country. Also, you can go to other countries in the Mediterranean. So it's fantastic. Yeah. So now we also want to know more about, well, how was a bit your personal experience, this journey, because I think you mentioned to me from the private sector, and this has been also like a new enrichment for you. So tell us, how was your personal, I don't know, I would say more personal experience?
Yes, the experience with SwitchMed for me, it was really amazing, because I had the opportunity from 2015, as you are saying, to manage several projects within the SwitchMed program. And really, I'm proud to see until today, like I told you, many entrepreneurs evolving, and they are green with their green businesses, and they are expanding international and so on. We started with, as I told you, with Connect in 2015, with CITET, and we had implemented 2 programs, and we had trained and coached more than 500 entrepreneurs all over Tunisia. So this is our 2 first project with SwitchMed, and then with RedStart Tunisia as an accelerator. Actually, today we joined the NPS to contribute to the comprehensive work done with the support of SwitchMed, and we started using the platform to train and support more than 300 entrepreneurs with RedStart. When I start designing new projects in green and circular economy, which is one of the main focus of RedStart, is working on green, blue, circular economy, and so on. We work also on ICC sector, the blue, the orange economy. So when I work on the design of the program for RedStart, I always try to use the switchers, because you designed and you developed the curriculum for green business model. It was really very interesting, with exercises on the platform. This was really an asset for us. And as member of NPS and working with SwitchMed, I had the opportunity to have our account as a RedStart in the switchers. And in this, we try to have to train groups. And we trained more than 300 entrepreneurs, and also most of them are women. I have programs dedicated to women, and we still continue using the switchers. The second important thing for me, switchers, because we are trying to train people from all over the country, and we have some time. We was sometimes in COVID, so people, they cannot move. And the second opportunity also, that we have women, and have them in each session coming from their countries to Tunis, to the center. It was somehow difficult. So really, the switchers make our work more easier, and we can have train many people on the platform. They are based in their region, in their house, and they are following the activity, and really we have very, very positive feedback on the quality of the training in the switchers, and what they gain from that. the one I want to stress on that, perhaps I will talk about this later, is I think we need to let them, because they have, you know, that each entrepreneur has his own account and can have visibility. So I want to stress on this, and this is one of my recommendation, is to dynamize more the communication and visibility entrepreneurs on the platform.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I was going to ask this as my final question. How do you see the SwitchMed community in the future, and if you have any recommendations so that we can improve and continue growing, all of us as a community in the Mediterranean?
yes, yeah. Yes,
More
actually,
visibility, yeah, that would
yeah,
be fantastic. Yeah.
exactly. You know, entrepreneurs gained access to crucial resources, to training, to mentorship. And then with the RedStart, we give them like a one-to-one accompaniment, coaching, counseling to go through the project and to launch the project and really go effectively to the market. But we have helped them a lot to develop and implement sustainable business models, which is very good. They have also benefited from extensive networking opportunities, connecting with potential investor partners and customers. So the program has encouraged really circular economy practices, leading to wasted education and more efficient use of resources against climate change, all this. But we, I mean, we help also entrepreneurs to create jobs, you know, when we support entrepreneurs, and we go after the training and everything. In the methodology of RedStart, we go through really one-to-one accompaniment to let them structure the business, launch it, get access to finance, access to market, hire new team. I mean, more people to work on that, go international, and so on. So actually, I think thanks to SwitchMed, many people know what is really green and circular economy, and there's the program actually, sorry. We have today success stories. We have tangible outcomes. We have figures. We have people behind all this. We have entrepreneurs. They can talk about that, and we have even testimonies from entrepreneurs. So what we need is to really have like more connection, and you know, especially for Tunisia, which is a small country, we need to really benefit from this regional network. It's very interesting for us as RedStart, as accelerator, but also for entrepreneurs. And you have this opportunity, if we can facilitate that on the platform. You can like having more connection, giving more visibility to us and to entrepreneurs. So what we need is to is to capitalize on all these results, this amazing work done this 10 years, and go beyond. We need to have like more connection, more working more together, giving more opportunities to entrepreneurs, particularly to access to market, access to finance, looking for how to have like financial support for entrepreneurs and so on. So yeah, I think a lot is done, but we can do more together. Yes.
Well, Douja, thank you very much for explaining us all this SwitchMed 10 years journey. Congratulations also for that.
Thank you.
And yeah, I think it's an incredible sentence what you mentioned just right now. Thanks to SwitchMed, a lot of entrepreneurs know what it is to be green real.
Exactly.
And yeah, let's continue the expansion, the visibility, and the impact in society. And well, thank you, and let's keep in touch. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for you, and keep in touch. Yes, sure. Thank you.
Take care. Well, good afternoon. Thanks for joining this afternoon. Today we have a session called SwitchMed, a decade of supporting innovative entrepreneurs for a better Mediterranean. So we have an interview with one of our first entrepreneurs, founder of SolaRay. His name is Rayan, and he is coming from Lebanon. And well, he was one of our switchers. And good afternoon, how are you?
How are you? I'm all good. What about you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much for joining this session. And well, first of all, I would like to know your general perspective and well, how do you think this program has helped social, environmental, and economic benefits with SolaRay to the Mediterranean region with your sustainable energy solutions, and how your company has contributed positively to local communities and ecosystems? Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for introductions. Uh, First of all, SolaRay is a solar system and solar portable generator manufacturing. As we joined SwitchMed before, we have benefit from many aspects, especially in environment and social benefits. We created job creation actually and generated numerous employment opportunities in the region, from manufacturing and installation to maintenance and management of solar energy system. As well, we have improved energy access by providing reliable and renewable energy sources. So SolaRay has improved access to electricity in remote and underserved areas, enhancing the quality of life. Moreover, health of improvement by reducing reliance on fossil fuels and traditional biomass for energy. So SolaRay has contributed to better air quality, leading to health improvement in local communities. As well as environmental benefits, we reduction in carbon emissions. SolaRay energy solutions have significantly reduced greenhouse gas emission by displacing fossil fuel-based energy sources. As well, we recycle waste reduction from electronics part, so to use of sustainability materials and recycling programs within its operations, as well contributing to lower environment footprints. From the economic side, actually, we have cost savings. So SolaRay's energy solutions provide long-term cost savings for business and households through reduced energy bills. Economic growth, we developed and implementation of solar energy, small and big system, even portable system, to project simulating economic growth by attracting investment and fostering the development of related industries. And local communities and ecosystems, we have communities project as well has undertaken SolaRay several community projects, such as installing solar panels in houses for startups and in the remote areas who have no access to alternative electricity. From resilience to climate change, by promoting renewable energy sources, SolaRay helps build resilience against climate change impacts, such as extreme weather events, which are increasingly affecting the Mediterranean regions. So this is actually, I hope I answered the question.
Congratulations. Yeah. I mean, I was really surprised, and I thought your project was really outstanding, because you have these solar portable devices that you can bring anywhere. So this is really fantastic for someone who needs energy. And also, I mean, you don't need to use then fuel so much and use other types of energies. With this one, you can provide energy anywhere. So this can contribute to the Mediterranean region and obviously in Lebanon. So also decreases CO2 emissions. And you have already presented the contributions and the benefits from your company. So I would like to know more specifically regarding your training and your experience, your journey with SwitchMed, because in 1 year you were capable of launching a startup. You were doing all the green business model and the green business plan, and you implemented the company in 1 year. How was that? How was helping you the SwitchMed methodology? Which were the key components that were more helpful for you in terms of setting up the idea, the structure, the methodology, finance, marketing, sales?
So yes, actually, Switch's program benefits us from as many aspects actually, but we can start with strategy and guidance. So a Switcher program provided SolaRay with expert mentorship, helping us to refine our business strategy and identify the two new market opportunities. For example, mentors ONSI helped us develop a comprehensive market analysis, allowing the company to expand in locally and inshallah in future and outside. So in locally market, I mean, and outside with the high solar potential, those increasing in our customer base and revenue. We registered our company within 1 year actually because, as you know, here in Lebanon, we faced many challenges, especially COVID-19, our revolutions. So it was really difficult, but alhamdulillah, we satisfied. We take the opportunity and we catch it directly and we register our company because we are ready to prove we are a good startup to launch our company officially, supported by switchers and many others program as well, and of the mindset of our entrepreneurs skills. In the technical side, actually, the program's experts actually assist SolaRay in optimizing higher efficiency and reliability of its panels and systems, sizing, designing. For example, lead us to implementation of advanced monitoring system for solar installations. They give us more an idea. New technology, resulting this in increasing around 10% in energy line production efficiency and better system maintenance. So in the GPD, Green Business Plan, Switcher actually, we benefit in financial modeling. So we provided example for us. So we work on it actually for around 1 month and more about financial, because we were weak on this side, but we get an expert and they developed our skills by create realistic projection, funding requirements, and revenue streams. Actually, as well as the action plan and milestone, detailed action plan with short-term and long-term milestone was established, ensuring that SolaRay had a clear roadmap for growth and impact. In green business modeling, we focusing on circular economy practices, implementing recycling and reusable programs to ensure minimal waste and promote a circular economy. As well in innovation and R&D, we investing in research and development to stay at the forefront of solar technology and continuously improve product ordering. So this in the
well, sounds like really outstanding, because you were working with all these methodologies with your mentor, with SwitchMed methodologies, and afterwards these methodologies help you also to go outside, to have a roadmap. So they were constantly supporting you, these methods, as you mentioned. Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, and it gives us many confidence and experience and knowledge, which we don't know where we start, the research, the sources as a reference. So it helps us in many aspects actually, and in many ways.
Great. Well, also you were winners of some prizes.
Prize.
Can you tell us more about that? How this happened?
Yeah, actually, the first prize of Jawaiz, we were like in before in a small program with in Jazz, supported by GIL and UNICEF. So after like contributing with switchers, we get more like let's say experience and practices, especially in innovation solution and community impact. So we developed it by SwitchMed platform. So this one lead us to win this award actually more easily and more smoothly. As well, we have like YLP, Youth Leadership Program with UNDP. We got like the best 5 ideas between like 20 and many others. They applied to this program. But what benefit from Switcher is working on SDGs, make us stand at candidate for this award, especially UNDP they are focusing on and SDGs actually. So we developed it like affordable and cleaner, number 9, industry, innovation and infrastructure, sustainable city and communities, climate actions, and for sure partner for the goals. And this one, like from the mentors from Switchers, actually, it like liked this point actually for us and let us like working on it and understanding more to take it like into consideration and to work on it. And this one, it's actually it was a good point, and let's say like switch is like our experience as well to be more better.
I'm really happy that you got all these prizes, because this helps you to have more voice in the sector and visibility. So can you tell us a bit more in order to finish this session? How do you see the future of solar energy, and in particular the case of your company SolaRay in the future?
Yeah, so it has like big dreams actually. As you know, we as an entrepreneurs and innovators, like we think a little bit wise and it's out of box. So SolaRay aims to play a pivotal role in this transformation of renewable energy by being an innovations leader, expanding its market reach, focusing on community impact and advocating for renewable energy policies. Through this effort, SolaRay will contribute to a cleaner, greener, and more equitable energy futures.
Well, thank you very much, Rayan, for being here with us, and let's keep in touch, and success with your company. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. It's nice to meet you all. Bye-bye.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Today, we are running a new session for SwitchMed, a decade of supporting innovative entrepreneurs for a better Mediterranean, a new webinar. And we have here with us Mohammed Al-Tarawneh from Jordan, who is the founder of Safe and Clean. And basically, we are going to run an interview to know more about his journey with SwitchMed and his experience. So welcome, Mohammed. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Hi, Noelia. First of all, I would like to thank you for this invitation. It's my pleasure to be here today to as one of SwitchMed, entrepreneur. That's SwitchMed contribute to Safe and Clean. So thank you very much.
Well, thanks, Dan. And first of all, I would like to know how, in general terms, do you think how your company has contributed with social, environmental, and economic aspects in the Mediterranean region with your sustainable solutions? And well, let us know a bit more about that.
Okay, Safe and Clean for environmental services. From the name of my company, you can imagine what can I give for the social, environmental, and economic for Mediterraneans, as the first, or خلينا نحكي the main scope for waste for safe and clean is a waste management. But the waste sector need to be enhanced and let's say integrated with other sectors. Because, the new trend for waste is need to be integrated with other sectors to be as a circular economy, as a part of circular economy. So, safe and clean is, for example, let's say green events coupling activity and their sustained social capitals by supporting reasonable waste management. Also, as established, we are established, by the way, we are established in 2021 and mobilized around the sustainable solution inherent in the waste sectors, not only represent viable business models, but also service and products of safe and cleans contribute positively to environment, socials, and economic ecosystem societies. So that's what safe and clean can bring to the Mediterraneans as social and environment and economy.
Brilliant that, well, you are also having an impact with all this sustainability in the Mediterranean. So now that we had your general overview, we would like to know more about how the SwitchMed program has in particular benefited you. And well, in terms of training, mentoring, technical assistance, can you give us examples? Because I'm sure you are one of the members who have been there for a long time, I think, with all the activities in Jordan.
Yes. So the switcher program, switcher programs was phenomenal. He gave us an opportunity to revisit and explore a framework of business development. Entrepreneurs oftentimes start off juggling the challenge of business development on their shoulders, and the initial year of business operations are the make it or break it. This is the rule. It is this time that entrepreneurs really need to be able to promote themselves, communicate their value proposition clearly and effectively, as well as maintain the technical and of business development. So the Switcher program support, for example, let's say for Mohammed, having come from industrial sector as an employee. So I gained through the Switcher program the skills to transition from employee to an entrepreneur.
Okay.
So that's what SwitchMed also. For example, the Switch program provide the models. These, for example, these areas, developing a green business plans. That's the most important thing that's switcher programs give to me, is how to be an entrepreneur by developing a green business plans, client engagements and communications value propositions, monitoring efficiency through KPIs and evolving service, recognize the role of stakeholder involved in service provisions and product development to foster collaboration over competition.
Okay.
The last point is critical dynamic in environment service and more specifically in waste management service. Not only in Jordan, it is highly competitive field. It is also one requiring innovations. Need to find a new way through technical operation of waste management, the policy, products, and the public engagement and collaboration with this stakeholder is the main key. You know, that's the thing that I need to say.
Okay. So just to recap, I think you were mentioning to us that, well, it was a way to set up your business. However, it was also a personal change from your industrial experience to your business side.
I wasn't an entrepreneur. Yeah, I wasn't an employee, you know, and the switcher program give me the skill, the basic skill to be an entrepreneur, especially in you know, green entrepreneurship program.
Great. Yeah. So your company specializes in 5 R's, like
Yes.
rethink, reuse, recycle, remove. And they all embrace the circular economy. And
Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about the solutions that you are trying to growth with your company and offer in terms of sustainability and impact?
Okay. Let's say, let me say the 5R principle is start for refuse, and then reuse, and reduce, then recycle, and finally is recovery. You bring everything to its nature, final steps. So 7Clean is a leading provider of waste management and environmental services in Jordan, delivering the realm of service along the life cycle waste to aid and ensure clients reduce their environmental footprint. So due to the range of service and collaboration in of initiatives within the scope, as well as post the switcher program, 7Clean is continually evolving in its partnership and initiatives, you know, because we are now the main scope for Safe and Clean is collection and disposal of solid waste, handling, transporting hazardous waste, handling also transporting the medical waste, environmental consultation solution, environmental awareness and culture raising, so waste management and recycling. So this is what's the main scope for of 7Clean. But the needs to be integrated with another sectors made us think out of the box, find a new solution for our clients, because you know, it's not fit for all. We need to customize every solution according to our clients' needs. So we integrate with agricultures. We integrate to produce, for example, compost. For example, biochar. We find a solution like biogas systems. We are the first company here in Jordan that installed the biogas system in Jordan.
Yeah, I was going to talk about this because you have implemented loads of innovation thanks to this biogas vertical from your company. And SwitchMed has innovation methods. And I would like to know how well all these methods have help you to develop this innovation for an alternative energy such as biogas.
So let me
maybe you can introduce us this biogas energy service that you are currently providing also, and how it started.
Okay. So let me give an overview for all of integrated solutions that we found for our clients, because you need to be unique, your solution. That's why because it's very high competitives here in Jordan's, and you need to be unique. That's why we need to think out of the box, find a new solution to reduce the waste that goes to the landfill, by new concepts. For example, before 1 year, we are first company in Jordan that installed the home biogas system, and this system I would like to explain what's the meaning of biogas in brief. It's a system that's just like an human digestion, but in a large scale, not very big, large, but not like a human. But you know, the digestion system is to digest the organic food or waste that intended to use for humans, and then this waste will be digested, involving the methane gas. Okay, it's a clean source of energy, by the way, and outlet also is liquid organic fertilizers. So according to your needs, what is your needs? If it's waste management, you reduce your organic waste that goes to the landfill. If you need to if you consume your consumption in energy, need to that's the need of gas. Okay, if you need also fertilizer, you will get it from the outlet of home biogas systems. So it's a unique solutions that fit with different sectors like catering, restaurants, that they produce a lot of organic waste. We convert this waste to clean source of energy. Also, we convert it for the liquid organic fertilizer, and finally, we reduce the quantity that goes to the landfill.
Okay. So you mentioned that this was a solution for private clients. However, can it be also a solution for the public sector, for the municipality? Do you think so?
Yes, we have in Jordan Al-Ghabawi landfill that's adopt these concepts and produce a large quantity of methane gas as a source of energy. So it's already existed in the public sector in one landfill in Jordan. We have a 22 landfill, but this principle applied for just one landfill. So we hope that to spread this idea as a public concepts, but here in Jordan, we need to understand that awareness or the culture need more time to be aligned with these concepts, because it's new concepts. I talk about household, for a house, for small businesses. But, I need to spread this idea. We do more than digesters, biogas. We sourcing of waste material and production of biochar and compost. Also, we start projects for insect farming. Also, we start collaborations for approaching corporate social responsibilities and a new way to not only reduce corporate private sector impact and emission generation reduction, but to promote their efforts as well as amplify their role in empowering communities. So that's what we innovate in Jordan.
Okay, so you apply innovation mainly in all the services from your company. So that
Yes.
sounds fantastic. So, well, regarding
the challenges.
the challenges and the future, in innovation, because there is innovation based on product and services and based on the system, no, to change our mindset. How we can change these value chains and patterns that we all have. More an inspiring question. What do you think? How we could evolve in the future to change all this sustainability?
First of all, regarding the challenges, there are many challenges specific to the sector of waste management, because waste is a unique sector that inherently embedded across all sectors, and often still differentiating itself as staying power in terms of its negative environment and social consequences. If innovation is not applied to be in events waste, it's still and mostly recognized as well as waste and not potential resources offering water, either saving or water retention, depending waste streams and productions. So the challenge is breaking through the stigma of waste and retaining innovations thinking in order to evolve the sector as products, service, and innovation in the sector have compounding effects across many areas. So this needs to be communicated to policymakers, public, and potential investors more effectively. You know what I mean? So what we need to overcome challenging through the innovations. Okay. So I hesitate to say challenges, as the challenges are really leverage points in, let's say, the opportunity I would like to further foster, and that's relative to the item discussed, included maybe attracting investment into the sectors, formalizing, recognizing.
So maybe SwitchMed program can continue in that way. Yeah.
So as with SwitchMed support, we need to attract the investment into this sector, formalizing, recognizing of waste as the resources with exponential growth and application in terms of service and product development. Also, we need the support from SwitchMeds to underscoring the sector as an area of career development and generating the interest of youth due to the integrated nature of sectors. We aim to encourage a diversity of educational backgrounds and interest to involve the field. You know, the mentality in Jordan regarding the waste sector. We need to grab the youth, grab the women's, generating a new career. Okay. It's specific to Jordan. Okay, evolving the mentality and awareness of the public regarding waste disposal and practices. That's what we need.
Okay.
To overcome the challenges.
So Mohammed, thanks for joining us this afternoon, and well, all the best with Safe and Clean.
Thank you.
Thanks for your contribution to SwitchMed and the Mediterranean, and well, keep having success. We keep in touch. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Noelia.
Moyed, it's Noelia Martinez here. We are really happy to have you here, you on board for this webinar called SwitchMed, a decade of supporting eco-innovative entrepreneurs for a better Mediterranean. You are the founder from Hindar in Palestine. Really happy that you can join us this afternoon, Moyed. And first of all, I would like to know more about your general overview about how your company, Hindar, can collaborate to the Mediterranean in social, environmental, and economic terms with your sustainable production and solutions. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, thank you. I'm happy to be with you here. First of all, our company Hindar, through the sustainable products of insulation, it contributed positively to the local communities through social, environmental, and economic. First of all, for environmental benefits include reducing pollution with waste, preserving wildlife by contributing to waste disposal, preserving the beauty of the nature, and reducing energy consumption due to thermal and water insulation. About economic benefits, it includes saving expenses for dealing with water leakage and reducing energy consumption in heating and cooling due to the thermal and water insulation, and reducing the cost of disposal of waste and treatment of waste, creating economic value through sales and revenue, and producing insulation products that less cost and better quality and longer life. About social benefits, it include environmental awareness, spreading the culture of reuse, and encouraging people to preserve the environment, and educating the people about importance of the insulation for saving money and health. That's all about the benefits of our project.
Well, plenty of benefits, to be honest, and you have a catalog of products which is amazing. And well, you are one of the switchers of the program that has been incubated in Palestine. And I would like to know more how the SwitchMed program has helped you in the sector that you are, with all the methods and so on, and how it has contributed to all this product launch and sustainability, more in practice.
SwitchMed, via the continuing education of Birzeit University, helped us on through the training programs. One of these programs was in management, product marketing, networking, which played a vital role in developing my company 3 years ago. In addition, we have received a SwitchMed award, which was a qualitative addition to us and for the meeting environmental projects in Spain in 2018 to learn about the world's experiences and meet the new pioneers around the world. It was something that encouraged us to continue in this field.
Okay, so thanks for all this explanation, and well, really happy that you could follow all these training and methodologies, and that you continue using them. And well, maybe you can tell us more about these products that Hindar offers. How you mentioned that, but how do you think what is the key factor that contributes to the construction and the building sector, and well, more taking into account the situation that we have in the area now?
Yeah, Hindar offer 5 kinds of insulation products. For concrete, for roofs, for stones, facades, tiles, and different concentration, which are customized to the customer needs and take advantage of the reuse of solid waste, especially the plastic waste and the polystyrene.
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, the customization was a key factor because you grow really fast as a company. I think you achieve more than 15,000 clients. in 3 years, which was amazing. Yeah, can you tell us a bit more? How was that happening all of the sudden, or were you working with switch methodologies? Tell us a bit more, please.
The SwitchMed help us with the digital marketing. And this training process help us to reach thousands of customers through social media. We use many platforms of social media, and especially Facebook. There we reach 13,000 followers.
So really impressive, all this expansion for a startup that, well, it was becoming all of a sudden a real business. Yeah, congratulations for that. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, and can you tell us more about this experience that you have with the elevator pitch and the investors? How did it go, all this final part from the SwitchMed program, and well, what do you think are going to be the needs for your company in the future?
Unfortunately, environmental projects in Palestine are neglected because of they are vulnerable to being closed due to the war in Gaza, financial distress in the West Bank, high competition from imported and Israeli products, taxes imposed by the Palestinian Authority without any services, and the difficulty of obtaining raw materials which arrive at high cost, thus increasing the price of our product.
Okay. Well, let's see if the whole situation recovers, and well, we really think it's going to change. And thanks for your participation. You are one of our best examples as an entrepreneur in SwitchMed, and well, we continue giving you the best support, and thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you all. I'm very happy to be here with you, and thank you for your program, SwitchMed. It helped us very in everything.
Okay, so take care, and thanks for your insights, your words today, and good luck. Thank you.
Thanks.